Naples was alive with celebration as Victor Osimhen, SSC Napoli star, led his team to glory. But beneath the surface, where the lights couldn't reach, a darkness was growing, one that would soon consume him. It started with subtle signs, a figure in the stands, always watching but never seen clearly, in shadows that seemed to stretch toward him. Then, the nightmares began, endless mazes with walls that bled, and something wet and dragging always just behind him. Each time he woke, the terror followed him into daylight. One night, a letter appeared on his bed, smelling of damp earth and rot. The words burned into the paper. "The broker knows you have seen. You are marked." The broker, a name spoken only in whispers. Some said he wasn't human, but a demon who brokered deals for souls, thriving on fear. Victor tried to ignore it, but then came the sudden transfer to Galatasaray. The media spun their theories, but Victor knew it was no ordinary transfer. He was trying to escape. Istanbul, a city steeped in ancient secrets, offered no refuge. His new home was a prison, its shadows alive, twisting into shapes that watched him. The nightmares returned, worse than before. No longer just dreams, but visions, real as life. He was trapped in the maze again, the walls whispering his name, promising eternal darkness. Then came the night when the nightmare became real. Victor woke to find his room suffocating in darkness, and from the hallway came a wet, slithering sound. The door creaked open, and from the shadows emerged a figure. Not human, not entirely. It was the broker, its face a void, its eyes burning with a fire that no mortal flame could match. The broker's voice was a chorus of tortured souls. "You are mine," it hissed, its tendrils wrapping around Victor's throat. The darkness closed in as the last of the light was swallowed by the abyss, and the only sound left was the endless dragging of the broker, pulling Victor into the dark. The next morning, Victor Osimhen was gone. Official reports claimed he had left the team, but no one knew where. His house was found empty, the walls streaked with dark, wet stains that the cleaning crew refused to touch. The air inside was thick with the smell of decay. Galatasaray played on, but the shadow of Victor's disappearance loomed large. The players moved like puppets, their eyes hollow, their movements jerky, as if something else was pulling their strings. Fans whispered of curses, of dark forces that had taken their star. But the truth was darker still, a truth that festered in the city's oldest, deepest corners. At night, when the streets of Istanbul are silent, and the wind blows in from the sea, some say they still hear it, the sound of something wet and heavy, dragging itself closer and closer until it's right outside your door.
There is nothing we can't make scary.